Hi, welcome to Truth of Tal and Isaac. I'm Tal.
I'm Isaac.
Special guest Remi.
Welcome to studio. Welcome to studio.
Welcome to studio.
Thank you.
Good to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Brian Ramalong here tonight. Topics, NBA update, special guest Remi, and then underrated movie characters part 2. First of all, number 70, greatest 70 of all time is Jim Marshall, another guy who just beat on the Lions for about 15 years. Off the top, Wimbledon talk just a little bit for all the tennis fans out there. Djokovic, unfortunately, is looking pretty good. Nadal's looking solid. The ladies, nobody really cares about right now. Agreed?
No comment.
No comment.
No comment.
That's a trap.
Tigers, just moving on.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We can explain the bit and tell the listeners. So we had a good talk. Tal had like 2 points. Man, Tigers suck. Like, are they going to be good anytime soon? And I said, like, the past 7 episodes, we've done this bit where he says the same 2 sentences, and I say, like, nobody cares. So this might actually, we might put it to rest. Remi voted, I think, in my favor.
Agreed.
So we will not complain about the Tigers. We'll only talk about our viewing experience in the sense that how cheap can we get in the ballpark for?
You got in really cheap last Friday.
$12 is the current record.
What was the going rate today?
$1 plus fees for a
There you
1
go.
p.m.
Which is about $12.
Yeah.
online, correct? But yeah, Tigers. We only talk about ticket fees
And experiences. Okay, NFL. So the whole Watson deal, like, it's going to be decided soon. I'm a little bit confused because they are trying to get rid of Baker Mayfield. Well, aren't they going to need a quarterback in this coming season?
Well, they signed, I think, I don't want to, like Case Keenum or somebody like that. Jacoby Brissett, like a backup kind of guy. So, look, I think Watson, if we go around, I think he's gone 1 year. I think he's going to miss a year of football. I think Deshaun Watson's done for a yeyear, and then he comes back and makes his money. And
I think minimum a year.
Oh, I was going to say at least 2.
Yeah. My vote was
just
2.
the NFL.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to, I don't think he's going to go to prison. Like, it's not, it's
No, he's not
different
going to
than
prison.
it.
He's not going to play in the XFL.
No. I
Although
wish.
that would be entertaining.
Wouldn't it?
Awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Be awesome. We need to plan a road trip. Now the schedule's out, we need to plan a road trip.
It's for what sport?
Football. Well, NFL based and just work around that.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nathan's Hot Dog Day. So I just got updated from Isaac. Isaac, why don't you tell us about Nathan's Hot Dog Day?
So I'm Nathan's Hot Dog Day insider. I was getting some updates throughout the day. Basically, Joey Chestnut, who is the Serena Williams of male hot dog eating, from my understanding, in North America.
I think it's the world.
I think
Is
he's the
Okay.
hot
Because
dog.
there was a mysterious Japanese guy who came out
Yes.
and beat him for a couple of years. But then Joey has come back with a vengeance. Has got
Was
like
it Kobayashi
15
or
wins.
something like that?
Kobayashi. Good call, Rem.
Sure. So Joey killed Kobayashi, and now he has, I think, 14 rings. Got his 15th today, Bill Russell Dynasty. He's got some foot issues, so he walked in with, like, we talked about this, like a cast on his foot. So everyone went, like, Jordan flu game, it's happening. Like, Scottie Pippen's going to be there. So this dude wins mid, I don't know. Competition. Some protester came on the stage. Look it up, this is very real. Yep. And Joey Chestnut, without missing a beat, like, down to hot dog.
Yeah. Little MMA action.
Yeah, like UFC, I was watching a little on Saturday. I also watched some during the hot dog contest. So that was my highlight of Independence Day for the Americans.
Awesome. Any other off the top items?
No.
Remy, off the top items?
No.
I think we should jump into get to know Remy. What do you think about that?
Get to know Remi.
Get to know Remy. Remy,
Okay.
tell us about yourself.
Well, as you can see, the epitome of fitness right here. So
We want to hear the numbers, please.
the numbers 36, 24, 36.
Paulina Porznikova, Brian Remelon. Same. They often get confused out in public.
Often get confused. Yes. Huge sports fanatic. Played sports all my life. Competitive swimming, hockey. If it was physical, I was playing. So,
Awesome.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, perfect. Full disclosure, Remy's a bit more of a hockey expert. We obviously don't talk a lot of hockey on our show. Why don't you give us a quick update and summary of the NHL Finals?
Okay, as everybody probably knows, Stanley Cup, Colorado Avalanche. Well done, boys.
Good job, Colorado.
Good job, Avalanche.
We don't like them.
Actually, they're one of the
Wings
teams that we don't really like, mostly because I called them out.
Okay. So, yeah, the Colorado Avalanche won the Stanley Cup. Thank God they took out that so-called dynasty of cap, space, skirting, Tampa Bay Lightning. Very happy they got it done. Did it the right way. You know, guys like Nathan McKinnon taking much less on their contract so they could sign additional players. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Darren Helm, former Red Wing, also got a chip, so that's cool.
Yes,
that's,
sir.
that's
Cool.
really the
Nazem
only thing I know.
Kadri, all you Leaf fans out there, he's no longer a liability in the playoffs.
He was good this year.
He was good
There
this
was a
year.
lot of controversy,
He
right?
was very good this year. Yep.
Okay. So huge amount of, what else? We need to know a couple more points about Remi.
Favorite movie?
Yeah, favorite movie.
Or if you can do like three.
Okay.
Okay.
Favorite movie of all time? Top Gun, the original. I have
Oh,
not
boy.
seen the second one
Oh
yet.
my God.
No
Okay.
spoilers. I got kids.
Woo!
6-year-old and 3.5-year-old. I got no time.
Top
Shout-
Gun is
shout
for
out.
all ages.
Probably should
Yes,
have the kids.
Shout out to my boy Adam, 6 years old.
Pop in the YouTube channel.
Papa's on the YouTube channel, and my daughter Emma, 3.5,
Hi, Emma.
Hi, Emma.
and
Papa.
my beautiful wife Erin, who's doing bedtime right now, so that
Hi,
I can be
Erin.
here.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thanks,
welcome,
everybody.
Papa.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the truth. Tal Isaac and Remi.
Papa.
Papa.
Remi?
Papa don't preach?
Papa don't preach.
Yeah. But
Why not, little Madonna?
big Madonna fans. Okay, there's a huge amount of NBA stuff happening. We're not going to discuss everything, but we just need to talk for a moment about the madness that is the NBA. Brooklyn first. Isaac, what's your take?
Well, nothing's happened in Brooklyn as of right now.
No,
So
but everything's going to happen. Where's KD going to end up? Remi?
North of the border.
North of the border.
He's
Isaac?
in North.
he's going to stay in Brooklyn. I will be on that train for a while until I hear more. I will stay. I will vote the. If anyone leaves, it's going to be Kyrie. But KD is in a. He's got like 4 years left on his deal. Brooklyn can do whatever they want with him. So I'm going to actually vote he stays in Brooklyn for the time being.
So, are my options, do I have to pick one team?
Yeah, that's how the game works.
I'm going to pick Miami.
Don't get my hopes up. I won't buy into that yet.
Yeah, a little bit of heat culture, that'd be interesting.
Is he
For sure, he would fit the body fat percentage.
Correct. He would.
percentage he's going back to the Warriors?
0.
Oh, that's on there. Oh, no, that's going to
No.
be 10.
I
give it
hear
10.
the rumors, and look, the package that Golden State can put together. Thank you for bringing this up because
Oh
they
my
can
gosh, awesome.
Moody, Kuminga, Wiggins, Wiseman, a first, and then you can throw in other guys. You don't have to give up Clay or Dre or Steph, so you keep your big three, and then you give up all of the young talent they have. I don't think it'll happen for a couple of reasons. One of which Golden State doesn't really have desire to do that at the moment. I don't think Kevin Durant. I don't think has desire. Remember when he went to Golden State and everyone crapped on him?
Yeah.
I think this would be 15 times worse.
I agree with you.
And I don't think he's built for that.
So here's the deal, and I have no idea how the NBA works. So Rudy Gobert, who is, I don't know, a top 25 NBA player. Again, you could argue that he's top 20.
You're nicer
Some
than
people
me.
are going to say he's top 35. He got around 5 first-round draft picks and a couple rotation guys. I can't understand
Are we
that.
doing Gobert now?
Yes.
So Rudy Gobert, who we were very critical of, Carson Sadler. I don't know if you heard what Carson commented. Like, he was probably listening. Don't slander the DPOI. He's really good. And I'm like, dude, he's really easy to slander. And I actually welcomed him on the show. I said, you can come on the show to defend Rudy Gobert.
Carson or Gobert, you're welcome on the show.
Rudy's not.
Would you probably want to say? Because I don't know how much French viewers we have.
Rudy's not welcome.
Can you speak French?
Carson.
No.
Okay.
So
Carson's.
Gobert to the Wolves for Malik Beasley, who's a solid guy. He's got some off-court stuff, but a solid player. Pat Bev, who was Minnesota's MVP during the play-in tournament. Jared Vanderbilt, role player.
Good role player.
Good
defender.
First round pick this year. Walker Kessler, 7-footer from Auburn. And then 4 future first rounders. Is this the biggest haul? Like, when you look at biggest hauls in NBA history, what comes to mind? Like, there's a couple that I think of. Dad, Remi, do you have a couple? Like, there's 2.
Well, the Harden was a big haul. Anthony Davis was a big haul.
I think the Kevin Garnett, like in whatever 2013, no, whenever that was, when he left Minnesota.
It was going to
Got a
pierce
ton.
together, right?
Yeah, and then the Anthony Davis one.
Yeah.
The Anthony Davis one, they gave up like 3 young guys and 3 firsts.
I'm sorry, Minnesota's got to be on crack. They've got a relatively new owner and a new GM, right?
Crack cocaine, to be
Yeah,
specific.
crack cocaine to be specific. It's a very odd matchup with Kat and Gobert. The last time the Twin Towers were effective, anyone?
How, like, okay, I don't know. Are you thinking Houston Rockets?
Yes.
Okay, that's
The
a pretty
last
good
time
show.
the Twin Towers were effective,
Ralph Sampson.
Hakeem Olajuwon,
Yeah.
not Hakeem. Hakeem the Dream and Ralph Sampson, which was like 1983, 1984. I don't know
Long
what
time ago.
Minnesota is doing. Why not just trade for DeJounte Murray?
It was
He's
what year?
better.
1983?
Yes.
Is it not after that?
No, I don't think so.
Wow. Okay. That was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
I was just a kid when that happened.
just a kid.
Right before Top Gun, when we
Yeah.
watched that in theaters. So, look, I agree. I don't get the trade. People are like, Oh, well, it helps because Towns can't play defense, but now Gobert can. So you're going to put Towns on a quicker power forward who he isn't quick enough to guard? I just think the amount of problems that it solves, I think it brings up even more. Like the contract thing, like Towns and Gobert, if you look at their contracts for the next 4 years,
Huge
they
money.
make like $500 million, like $468 million or something, combining their contracts. I hate the trade. I think it's hilarious.
And the problem is we love Ant-Man. We love him. He's awesome.
We're really high on Anthony Edwards. And then you want to talk about Ant-Man. This time, how old's Ant-Man? He's 20?
He's 20.
So they're going win.
Timelines do not work
They're
out.
going
They picked
win
up
now.
A 30-year-old who's probably at his peak in 2021, which was the past. So they're trading for a guy who was a pretty good defensive player, who still is a very good defensive player. But
Regular season.
Doesn't make any sense.
Well, the thing is, you probably won't remember this. During the year, Edwards talks a lot of crap, and at one point was asked about Gobert, and the exact quote was, Gobert, don't put no fear in my heart. That was the quote that Anthony Edwards said. Now they're playing together. So I would think the Minnesota owner maybe forgot to say, like, hey, franchise superstar that's going to be in Minnesota for the next 15 years, do you want to play with this French guy no one really likes? Because I don't think that conversation happened. What's the goal? What is Minnesota's goal?
Minnesota's goal has to be Western Conference Finals. If it's anything less than that, it's a disappointment. And I don't see that happening.
They might be okay in the regular season, but we've seen Gobert in the playoffs. We've seen Towns in the playoffs. Unless Edwards takes a huge leap, and I think he will take a big leap, but not big enough to carry these two bums.
He's going to play defense, and Russell is not very good. It's just terrible.
What's the best case scenario? They
Like
lose
Minnesota.
in the second round? Like, they get through the first round, and
I think the most likely scenario is they lose in the second round.
The West is good. They're not better than the Clippers.
Nope.
They're not better than the Warriors. They're not better than the Nuggets. Like, I can keep going.
Okay. Go through some more NBA signings.
We can do another trade. DeJounte Murray.
I guess they're just, like, losing for Wembanyama. What's his name?
Victor Wembanyama, who's like
That's
7
close,
foot.
actually.
7 foot. I think I
That's
screwed
good.
it
That's
up.
good.
I think I screwed up. 7'3" dude, French guy. Everyone's tanking.
Who's got
for him.
moves like Steph Curry?
Yeah, he plays like a guard. Like, it's like Mobley if he was a better shooter and a better dribbler and 2 inches taller. Which is kind of crazy to think about because Mobley's 7'1" and a point guard. So, the DeJounte Murray, right, it's 3 first-rounders and your man, Danilo Gallinari, who got bought out. So, really, 3 firsts. So, again, Atlanta, I don't totally understand the goal. Is your goal to be a 7 seed and lose to Milwaukee in
I
the
think
first
the goal
round?
is to be a 4 seed and make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I will not buy
I
into that.
do not buy into that. I just because they've got like Hunter and Collins are solid, but they disappear a lot. You have to have guys who can play defense. Trae Young, it cannot. Like DeJounte can help. Obviously, he's a great defender, but he can't guard 2 guys.
And DeJounte Murray, I really like him. He can't really play off ball, so people are thinking like they're gonna have DeJounte run the point guard and then have
Trae
Trae.
Young's gonna be more off ball. He's
Be
gonna
like
be more
Steph Curry.
Yeah, more Steph Curry.
I don't think Trae Young has that in him. Like I won't buy that.
You know what? It's gonna be entertaining to watch. I'll give him that.
No, it won't be. It's
Yeah,
just
well-
gonna be free throws. That's how Atlanta
Okay,
plays
if
ball.
it's free throws, that's poopy.
So that another goofy trade there. The Brogdon trade is just like Indiana just wanted to let Boston win the East again.
Brogdon is good.
Yeah, he's good.
Like Milwaukee went after him hard a couple years ago and actually got disciplined because they went after him early. With Brogdon and Danilo Gallinari, I think Boston is the best team in the East.
Milwaukee and
Yeah.
Boston are two. Like I think if you have Holiday, Middleton, and the best player on the planet, Giannis healthy, that's a really tough 3 guys to beat. But no, look, Boston just won the East and they just got a lot better.
But there's the what if, right? Is Smart going to be good for another year? Is Jaylen Brown going to take a step back because he realizes he can't dribble? Is Tatum going to get in his own head?
Horford's going to go in a retirement home soon.
Yeah. Oh,
Respectfully.
Do you think Boston played above their ability to get to the final?
That's an interesting
Winning these-
question. I would probably say that their competition played below their ability in the sense that if Milwaukee was healthy, they beat Boston in 5. So I think Boston played great, and I don't want to discredit or devalue. Is that a word? Devalue?
Yep.
I don't want to devalue their run, but I think a healthy Miami and a healthy Milwaukee take care of them.
See, I just anything Boston, I don't like the Bruins,
Hey, you
get a lot of
nice! Yeah.
Celtics. Sorry,
Good job, Remy.
sorry, Boston.
Shocker that Boston had a bunch of racists marching in the street on the
Mm.
weekend.
Yeah,
Because it's a racist city.
we're probably all Celtics fans.
Yeah, probably. Okay, sorry, Uncle Brad.
We have a couple Celtics fans that are related to us, but we don't associate with their beliefs.
You need to pick a better team.
Kevin Huerter to the Kings. Kings are actually, I don't want to make fun of them.
They've got some guys.
They have a few guys. Like, again, they'll be a 10 or 11 seed, but the roster isn't awful right now.
I agree with you.
The Jazz, they waived Juancho Hernan Gomez, a.k.a. Bo Cruz.
Oh, Cruz.
Have you seen Hustle?
Yes.
With Adam Sandler?
With Hustle with
The
Adam.
basketball movie.
No. Sorry. I'm thinking a different movie.
Yeah.
It's new.
Okay.
It's very good.
It's awesome. Basically, this guy on the Jazz plays, or used to be on the Jazz, plays like the star basketball guy, and Adam Sandler like
Which is like a
him.
street player, and Adam Sandler, who's a coach, assistant
Scout.
coach, kind of scout for Philly, just finds him on the street, brings him over, does the whole training deal. It's good. It's like Rocky basketball.
Yeah, like every other sports movie.
Yeah.
So the Jazz waived him. Royce O'Neal got traded, which was this. That was the hey guys, we're just gonna completely tank and sell, right? They traded Royce O'Neal to Brooklyn
For another first round
for a
pick.
first round pick.
Because the 17 that they have, it's OKC. Like the next couple of drafts is going to be OKC's up. Oh, and let's see who else is up. Utah, and then OKC, and then Utah.
Well, the draft
And
lottery,
Houston's got a couple.
when they pull the cards soon, it's just going to be like 14 Thunder cards. And it's
Yeah.
like the Thunder will pick 13, and that'll keep going. So we'll go through the signings here. And then those that are worth talking about, we'll talk about. Those that aren't worth talking about, we won't. Okay?
Okay.
Bradley
For
Beal.
those that are watching, just saw a little bit of a close-up of Tal.
Bradley Beal, 5 years, $251 million to stay in Washington. Thoughts, anybody?
He's going to be fine for 3 months, then he's going to start to whine.
I agree with that. Jokic, 5 year, $264 million. That is the richest contract in league history.
Good signing.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Like, we can say that
That's
line.
live golf
For a
money.
big dude who's not fast.
It's live golf
It's
money.
live golf money.
Zach LaVine, 5 years, $215 to stay in Chicago.
I like Zach LaVine. I don't think he's worth that much. It's like Chicago's in this odd position where they're going to be pretty good, but they're not going to be top 3 or 4. Now they're just locked in with all this money. I don't know what they're going to do.
This is out of all these mega signings, I like this one the most. I actually like Zion staying in New Orleans, giving him his money, 5 years, $231 million. Look, if Zion is healthy, he's like a top 15 guy in the league.
I agree with you. I like that signing.
John Morant, 5 years, $193 million. I'm not sure why his max was a little lower. I'm not sure if there's incentives or something worked in. But Josh staying in Memphis,
Because of
obviously.
where he was drafted, maybe? He was
He
drafted
went,
2, not 1.
he went high. I don't
2.
know. Was he? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Good show. Booker, 4 year, $224 million.
He's really, really good. I don't think he's a superstar.
That's about what Towns got.
Yeah.
So 2 soft guys that don't play defense. Got about the same money there. So now we'll go through some of the smaller ones. Oladipo, 1 year, $11 million, staying in Miami. As the Heat guy here,
He
I
fits
love
in.
it.
He fits in with the Heat.
Malik Monk, 2 years, $19 million to Sacramento. Do we say Sacramento as a roster? Or?
I don't understand that, really. Like, he was okay prior to getting to the Lake Show. It was terrible last year.
He was good. The Lakers were terrible.
Okay.
Yeah, LeBron plays there.
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah, there you go. Man,
PJ
Remi's
Tucker.
working-
Yeah.
Remi's skyrocketed into the charts. Instagram is loving Remi.
They already like him more than you, with all due
Probably.
respect.
Team Remi Nation.
PJ Tucker, 3 years, $33 million to Philly. He will be 40 or 41 when this contract's done.
I don't get it. I don't know why Tucker wants to go to Philly. And I guess Philly had to sign him for 3 years in order to get him to go there, but he's going to decline. I love him, but he's going to decline.
I showed out the Bucks earlier. Bobby Portis, 4 years, $49 million in Milwaukee. That's not that much. I thought Portis could have demanded more.
Porter's got like 15 points and 8 point something boards a game. He had some stats.
And they love him in Milwaukee. They got Joe Ingles, right? I'm sure you saw that.
Yeah, me.
We say he's Joe Ingles. Wes Matthews, who I always like. So the Bucks kept a lot of guys. Javon Carter, another bench guy they kept. Anthony Simons, 4 years, $100 million
Big
in
money.
Portland. So this dude is like,
I don't really know what Portland's doing. They're like signing a whole bunch of guys, but then they also drafted the 17-year-old who hasn't played since grade 10 AAU.
correct, yeah. Portland is, part of them is win now, and then part of them is, let's build up.
I was going to say, are they rebuilding or are you pushing?
I'm assuming they went to Dame and said, who do you like?
Why would he want the high schooler, though?
He sees him and says, I can teach that boy how to play. Let's get him.
He's pliable. It's workable.
Yep, I think so.
Teachable.
Nurkic, 4 years, $70 million to stay in Portland. That actually surprised me. I thought Portland just kind of wanted to change things up, and I thought Nurkic was going to leave. Gary Payton Jr., 3 years, $28 million to Portland. That one really surprised people. I thought he was staying.
I don't think he's going to be nearly as valuable anywhere else other than Golden State.
He's going to be really good. He would have been better in Golden State, and they loved him, and he kind of said he was going to stay, and he left. Lou Dort, 5 years, $88 million, staying OKC.
And he plays linebacker. Is that his position?
Linebacker / shooting guard.
Linebacker / shooting guard. He's a Canadian dude who's a freaking truck.
Marvin Bagley, staying in Detroit, 3 years, $37 million.
Okay, let's stop talking about the other signings. Let's talk about the Pistons for a minute.
That sentence was not English. Remi, back me up.
That was not very clear.
I
I get a little excited. Yeah. Talking about the Pistons.
It's like lunchtime at work.
Yeah, lunchtime at work. I'm just talking. Food comes out of my mouth. And,
it's like here.
So, I think they signed Bagley for his future. I don't think he's worth that much right now. I think Cade likes him. I think he'd be a good lob guy for Ivy and Cade. It's probably a little more than I would have liked. I would have liked $10.5 million a year, but I like it. Listen, the Pistons, I'm going to retract my statement last week where I said they're going to be like a 7 or an 8 seed. I'm dropping them down to like 9 or 10.
So it lasted about 6 days, and now we're changing predictions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you're just going to end up at my prediction, which is going to be the correct one.
What did you say, 11?
I said 11. Give it a week. You'll be on my.
You'll squeak in. Okay. 8 seed.
So Noel, Burks, Kelly O, maybe they can trade him at the deadline. They got a lot of guys who can play. I hope they play Duran. I don't want him to go to the G League to sit. I mean, I think if they go through stretches where he isn't getting a lot of playing time, they'll bring him down there to have 17 dunks on a team and then come back. They're going to be fun to watch. Cade, man, got big.
Yeah, no, that's a segment coming in the future to talk about Cade Cunningham, how he's put on 40 pounds of muscle.
He
looks like Isaiah Livers. Looked like a power forward.
I didn't recognize him.
Do you have anything else? Any generic takes to give about the Pistons?
The NBA is a superstar league. If
generic
you get
take about the okay.
You sign them. Like Cade, they're going to do whatever they can to keep him happy. If Cade says keep Bagley, they should keep Bagley. The last team to win without a superstar in the NBA, who's that?
Pistons in 04?
Pistons in 04, that's correct. Good job.
We didn't practice that. I actually gave him that little bit there. I told him. He probably doesn't remember the championship. I was at the parade. I was 1 or like 10 months or something.
We run to the parade, and then we put some strangers, Ben Wall's afro on him.
It's just a boss parenting move. Okay. John Wall, Nick Batum going to the Clippers. I think Clippers are going to be good.
Clippers are going to be good.
JaVale McGee to the Mavs. I really like this. I think McGee and Luka, I think that's just going to be some fun lobs, and McGee's going to get in a fight or two, so that'll be entertaining. Nick Claxton back to Brooklyn. Spend a minute on Jalen Brunson here, fellas, because this is hilarious.
This is just an example of the Knicks. Hey, we want to try so hard to be average. We're going to overpay to be average. So they've got Randall and Brunson that they're paying collectively over $200 million between those two guys.
Well, yeah, Brunson was 104, 110.
I think Randall's more than 100.
Probably, yeah.
To become the 7th seed and get spanked in the first round of the playoffs.
There's a lot of
win
teams.
50 games.
Yeah, there's a lot of tops.
Maybe 48, something like that.
There's a lot of teams that are kind of in that tier that we've talked about. Atlanta, New York.
New York thinks. Listen, New York.
Portland.
A couple of years ago, they had a decent regular season. It was a bit of a fluke. They overextended them, and now they think they're great. They think Brunson's going to bring them over the top. Well, maybe the top from the 8th seed to the 7th seed, but that's it. There's too many teams in the East better than them.
I agree. That's a rare good take there. But that's also one that has been just the national media is just teeing off on the Knicks right now, and I'm all for it. What else do we have? Dante DiVincenzo going to Golden State for very cheap.
That's a very underrated signing.
Kevon Looney also going to Golden State, going back. And Bruce Brown going to Denver. I love that signing. 2 years, $13 million. Love it.
Jokic cutting, he's great. Murray coming back. They're going to be good.
So that's all I've got regarding free agency stuff. Lots went down. Lots will go down. There's right. The Ayton question is still out there. The Bridges question, we won't even touch that today. That's still out there.
Keep it moving.
Speaking of Deshaun Watson, just awful. I actually heard Bridges was just kind of one of the ideas out there. He's going to go to Turkey and play. Leave the NBA.
Really?
That it wasn't from the Bridges family party. It was just a headline throughout there,
Woj?
but not per Woj or Windy. You guys have seen the Brian Windhorst memes, right?
Yes.
Just, I love it. Brilliant. So that's all I got about free agency. Do we have anything else NBA related?
No, we covered lots.
Respect. Okay.
Okay, I think we should jump into movies. So, the three of us are all big movie fans. We did an underrated movie character segment probably about 5 weeks ago. It's actually one of our best segments. We've had lots of fans comment on it. So we decided...
You don't know that.
Oh, yeah, lots.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah, 100%.
So what we did is we decided to bring in a sports/movie/entertainment expert in Remi, and we're going to jump into the underrated movie character segment. What we did is we independently made a list of 10, plus a couple extra, what do we call those?
Honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions, thank you very much. A couple of honorable mentions. We're just going to one at a time. And these two will fight it out for second place because for sure I have the best list of underrated movie characters.
Can't. Like, this is
So
not
it's me and you for first place then?
Respect.
Okay.
I've known Remi so we've been recording about 27 minutes. We talked for about 5 minutes before. We're already boys. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, Team Isaac, Team Remi, we're going to collab. We're going to, it's just going to actually be...
So we're going to play 2-on-2 basketball. Junior and I against you two.
I can't. I heard many.
He's
I was
hurt.
Pelotoning.
That's right, he did. So the thing about a Peloton is it's virtually impossible to injure yourself, right?
Yeah.
You clip in, it's perfect.
Did
You
you
listen
hit
to
your
Emma.
ankle on the...
No, I hyperextended my knee.
So real
I was
injury.
climbing, and I had to have my wife help me.
Then you had to get
Aaron unclick
to
me.
take you off of the
to get
Peloton.
me.
Yeah.
Is Aaron...
We do not have video of this yet.
We
but
don't.
We are
We're
searching.
working on it.
We've got all our producers looking to get some video of Remi stuck on the Peloton.
Okay.
We're solid.
Okay, want to tap on a couple on our mentions first?
Dude.
Ooh, that was bad.
Okay, Remi, go ahead. Tell the public, tell our fans, underrated movie characters. Go ahead. You can start.
Number 1, my favorite movie all time, Goose.
Oh, solid.
Is he underrated?
Absolutely. The whole movie's structured around Maverick and Iceman.
Yeah.
Right? And Goose is there. He's Maverick's other side. He's his voice of reason that he just doesn't listen to.
You're going to love the new Top Gun.
I can't wait.
love it.
I can't wait.
Keep going.
Oh, I get another one?
Yeah, you get to...
Just rip them.
We're doing twos?
Sure.
All right, let's do them twos. All right, I'm going to go all the way down to, you know what? This guy doesn't get any respect at all. C-3PO.
Ooh, very interesting.
He's constantly saving everybody all the time. Leia trusted him with her plans, with her information.
Wasn't that R2-D2?
What's that?
Wasn't that R2-D2 and C-3PO was the bodyguard who got his red?
Yeah, what did I say? Oh, I didn't read. Flip it over.
You put R2-D2.
I put R2-D2 and I said
Okay,
C-3PO.
I'll give you credit there.
Okay.
C-3PO is kind of annoying. He
Yeah,
needs to
yeah.
be punched.
Yes, no,
That's
R2-D2.
just
Sorry, my bad. The droid. We're both droids. But, you know.
Okay. So I'm going to list two.
Take my binder, Dad, because we're just gonna do a quick. Yeah, take
idea.
that, and
Okay.
I'm gonna say two right now while you learn how the binder works.
Sure.
Brooks from Shawshank Redemption, all-time
Brooks
movie.
was here.
Like Brooks is such a good
Yeah,
character.
Brooks
We
is
don't
a
want to
great
spoil
character.
the movie that came out 20 years ago. 20? No, 30.
More than that.
30ish.
I want to say it came out in like 98,
It was 94.
94? Okay.
It was the same year as Forrest Gump
Okay.
and Lion King and Pulp Fiction. Really good movie year, 1994. Another one. Speaking of Pulp Fiction, good transition. Mr. Wolf.
I thought about him.
Such a good character.
Yes,
And I don't know-
great character.
I don't know if he's underrated, but there's like 17 characters in Pulp Fiction, and
He's
he's
the
one
fixer.
of them.
Yep.
Yeah, he just goes and takes care of
Great
business.
fixer. I did think about him. Okay, so I'm going to pick two. Another Star Wars character. I got Chewbacca. All
Chewie.
day long, and every one underrated. He's just the guy who's always there.
The Chew.
Next one, not as well known, but one of the best speeches in any movie.
Do you have...
Anthony Hopkins in Amistad, when he did his John Quincy Adams freedom speech. So good.
Very good. Very good.
I haven't seen Amistad.
You haven't?
No, it's on the
Oh
list.
my god. Okay, you gotta watch it.
The NBA's over, so I can watch
Okay,
some
we're still
movies.
running twos. Give us
Okay.
two.
Me, back to me. I'm going to go with, where's my list here? I got to go with Hawkeye.
I like
Okay,
that.
yeah.
I got to
that's
go
a
with
good one.
Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I get it. He's got his own movie, but out of all the,
He's quiet.
flying
doesn't
around
like the
and-
fanfare.
you know, mystical hammer throwing, it's the bow and arrow guy.
Okay, bow and arrow guy.
Hawkeye in the first Avengers.
Yep.
Really good character.
Yep.
Yep.
And this is kind of a fun way. Wilson from Castaway. The volleyball.
Oh!
That goes on.
That's going to be really tough to beat that one.
When I was making the thumbnail for this episode, I put a couple basketball guys and I left 2 blank spots.
Wilson's going to go on there.
Wilson is getting one of the 2 blank
Sir
spots.
Anthony Hopkins. Okay.
So I got 2. Sloth from the Goonies.
Yep.
I love Sloth.
Hey, you guys!
Great movie. Sloth was awesome. Scared me as a youngin'.
What was his name as an actor? He's a professional football player, did lots of drugs, died early.
Wasn't the Boz, was it?
No.
Is he still kicking?
I don't know. He's probably a lot skinnier though.
Next, VERN, Vern from Rain Man.
Oh, Vern, VERN.
I love Rain Man. That's a bit of an obscure shout. Like Rain Man isn't a very popular movie now. And I think it's actually held up.
It's held up pretty well.
Vern from Rain Man.
Okay, I'm going to pick a couple of ladies here.
Okay.
Because ladies have been underrepresented. Scarlett Johansson in Jojo Rabbit.
Ooh.
Jojo Rabbit was a really good movie. I think the whole movie was underrated. Scarlett Johansson, aside from being super hot, she had a really good character in this movie. So I'm going with Scarlett from Jojo.
Just a minute. What was her character's name?
Mrs. Eisenstein.
Actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know her first name?
Mrs.
Okay, there you go. Point proven. Keep going.
Minnie Driver in Good Will Hunting. Skylar, the girlfriend. I think she was really good. Minnie Driver in Good Will Hunting.
Respectfully, when I think Good Will Hunting, I don't think Minnie Driver.
Exactly, that's the point. She doesn't get enough credit.
Dude,
It's about a girl. He leaves the Nassau job to take his crappy car and go across the country to gotta go about a girl.
Gotta go see about a girl.
Gotta go see about a girl.
Yep.
Okay.
Still running twos.
Running twos. Okay, I gotta drop our buddy Edward Norton here from Fight Club.
What's that movie?
Fight Club?
No. You should talk about it. That's a really good shout.
Yeah, good shout.
Does that include Brad Pitt? Or
because it's only one character.
It's only one guy.
So Edward. Okay,
Edward,
gotcha.
That's right.
Got
That's
it.
right. He's the main, but also like
Not real.
not real.
Yep.
It's
So it's kind of like VRN.
yeah.
Do you have another one? Or is that 2?
No, I got one more. I gotta go with Apollo Creed.
Love it. Yeah, you can
Okay.
say any
You can
Rocky
go for it.
character.
Yeah, any Rocky character. You're like, yep.
Other than Rocky.
Do I have
Other
one?
than Rocky.
Underrated.
Boom.
I have one of my honorable mentions.
I did Duke last time we did this.
Yep.
Apollo's trainer. And then Rocky's trainer.
I like it.
Okay, we'll do some good representation here to hit our numbers. Gloria from White Men Can't Jump.
Foods that begin with the letter Q.
That was a good shout. I was pretty proud of pulling that one out.
That was good.
That's solid.
Then I've got Jonathan Kent from any Superman iteration, specifically Kevin Costner.
Oh yes. When he
Like-
tells Superman to stay back and he's just gonna get sucked up by the hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Man of Steel. I love Man of Steel.
Yeah, it was
and
good.
Kevin Costner as Uncle Jonathan. Awesome.
Okay. I got a couple here. Anthony Edwards in Hustle.
I like it.
I don't know if you mentioned that last time, but
He's not. That movie
Hustle
just
was
came out.
so good.
Okay.
Oh, I've got some recency bias here.
Okay.
I'll give you my second recency bias. It's recency about 3 days old because
I know where
Isaac
you're going.
and Alex and I. Well, who am I going to pick?
Someone from Black Phone.
Yeah, Black Phone. Gwen. She was awesome.
Okay.
Like Finn was the character.
No one knows. So Black Phone is a very obscure movie that's not making much money. So explain to the people what Black Phone is.
It's a horror movie with actually good characters, good kids, and you should go see Black Phone. Go see it with your kids. Maybe not you.
No. Don't
Maybe
do
not you.
this.
Go see it with your grown-up kids. So I'm picking Gwen from Black Phone. Madeline McGraw is her name.
Good shout. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Is that 2?
That's 2.
That's 2. All right, back to me. Okay. Batman and Robin, but I'm taking the Riddler, played by Jim Carrey.
Okay, that's good.
Very good shout.
Just because it's Jim Carrey, the man is so universal with all his characters.
That movie sucks. But
Yes.
Jim Carrey is awesome.
He was the Tommy Lee Jones is the other side, Two-Face.
He was goofy.
He was goofy, but
But
yeah.
such good actors that made a terrible movie.
Oh, it was a terrible movie. So bad.
Both those Batman. The two after
The Mr. Freeze guy?
Yep.
was Arnold.
That was one of the worst movies ever.
Take 2 of these and call me in the morning.
Yes.
All right, and my second one, I've got to go with. Okay, not a lot of people know this guy, but
Good
his
start.
Private Jackson, played by Barry Pepper in Saving Private Ryan. He was the sniper.
He's the sniper guy.
Yes!
Oh, yes!
Yes.
He was awesome. Sorry, a little
sorry.
loud,
Yeah.
fans.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Saving
Man.
Private Ryan, not one that I'm gonna go rewatch anytime soon.
It's long.
It's tough. It's tough
It's
watch.
so good.
This guy Ryan, man, I tell you.
Yeah.
I gotta give a little shout out for that one. I gotta give it out to Stan Sack.
Good job, Stan.
Respect, Stan.
Way to be, Stan.
I've got another. Okay, go
I
ahead.
just got to tell you a quick Stan story.
Here we go. Stan,
So-
underrated movie character.
No, underrated movie character, like the full 9 yards. Stan gave the full 10 yards when we did that 50K ride a week ago Sunday.
Killed it.
He was red. Oh my god.
Okay.
But he did it. Never gave up.
Nope.
Plugging. Okay, I got. Did you do 2 already?
I did my 2.
Okay, I'm doing
Do I
now.
go now?
Yeah, I think
you
Isaac
go.
is turn.
Thank you, Remy. Man.
I got you.
Respect. Okay.
Got you, dog.
I got a Star Wars shout. All the Ewoks. I'm a big Ewok guy. I've always loved the Ewoks. They kind of get hated on just because they were made to sell toys. I get it. I'm a big Ewok guy.
Okay.
Then this is another kind of obscure one. Lieutenant Colonel Frank Slade. Does anyone know?
Oh my god.
Scent of a Woman.
Hoo-ah!
Scent of a Woman is such an underrated movie.
It's so good. That was talk about a good speech.
Yep.
And Al
That was
Pacino,
awesome.
that's probably his best performance of his life. I think he's really good in Godfather.
Right up there.
But I think
Probably Godfather's better, but that's
No.
okay. Godfather 2?
no, because De Niro is just as good in
Anyway.
that one.
He was good in that.
So those are my 2 there.
Okay.
Nice.
Biff in Back to the Future. He was good.
No.
He's just such a knob, annoying, entertaining. Now I got to pull a Braveheart one. The Irish dude, Stephen, the Irish guy. It's my island.
Yes.
He was good. Like it's too
yeah.
bad Mel Gibson is such a loser in life. But boy, he makes good movies.
Lethal Weapon's so good. All of them are so good.
So good.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was an okay shout, even though Remy is carrying this segment. So
It's okay.
Remy, go ahead.
I tend to do that. Okay, so we're going to bring it over here to our racing fans. We got a little Fast and Furious. Mr. Roman Pierce. Tyreek Gibson.
I don't know who that is.
We have not.
Sorry.
We're huge movie guys.
You haven't watched any of Fast and Furious? Oh
No.
man, it's an import fiesta. I mean, they just
Tyreek
Anyway,
who?
Tyreek Gibson.
Don't
He's
write
the
that down.
comedic side.
He's writing it down like he's gonna act like he's gonna go and watch.
Oh, I'm
he's
just going to
gonna
go
watch
Google and watch a 60-second clip, and that'll be good enough for me to carry
Yeah.
conversation with Tyreek.
That's Cap.
No cap. What do you got?
This is when you said obscure character who gave a really good speech. I thought you were going with Fortune, the head groundskeeper from Rudy, is where I thought you were
Oh
going.
boy, yeah, 5 foot nothing, 100 nothing. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take that one.
That's a great one.
All-time sports movie, all-time speech.
Yep, very good.
Then when's the last time either of you have seen Falling Down with Michael Douglas?
I saw some of it not that long ago.
It's been a while.
Who are you
He's
picking?
the main character. Defense, like Bill Foster.
Yep.
Falling Down, it's on Netflix, I think now. Has aged horribly. Falling Down, like it's just like you cannot watch it now.
It's so racist.
Which is everything.
Yeah.
All of the ists. It's just awful. But his character is so funny in it.
It's great.
So watch, like if you have...
I love the scene where he's on the rock in, like,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
kind of
So
fighting
watch-
the Latino dudes.
If I'm gonna just watch Falling Down for 20 minutes, it's so funny.
Any
Like,
20 minutes, except for the last part.
No,
the last
last
part's kind
part's-
of nice.
No, not really. Does it end nice? I don't know if you remember how it ends, but we won't say. Watch Falling Down on Netflix. That is my recommendation of the week.
Okay, I got 2 more. John Belushi in Animal House. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? He's on a roll. Let him go. And Chang in The Hangover.
Oh, yes.
Dude, that is not under... He is like, when you think Hangover, it's Zach Galifianakis and Chang.
Chang's
see,
awesome.
I don't-
He doesn't,
I don't-
he
I
doesn't
don't-
get enough pub.
No, you're right. He doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna side with Tal on this one. He doesn't get enough pub. Yep.
Team Tell Nation.
Yep.
Do
I wouldn't
we
go that
want to
far.
throw in honorable mention 1 or 2? What do you
Okay.
got?
So I got a couple. Just the gopher from Caddyshack.
Good one.
That's a good show.
Okay. Honorable mention. And Riley from National Treasure.
Also a good one. The internet likes
The
Riley.
internet likes Riley.
Yeah.
The
I've
internet
not
likes Riley.
seen National... Like,
They're okay. They're good. I mean, there's a lot of people
While
that
ago.
tried to actually go and find the treasure.
there's talks that actually might be coming back.
I think
Makes sense.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah.
You can run that one again.
Sure.
Okay. I have no more. So you guys keep going. Hopefully Remy has more rather than Tal.
I got 2 more.
Paulie and Rocky. Any of the Rockies.
Any of the Rockies.
Fine. Sold.
So good.
Okay.
Harry Ellis in Die Hard. You must like that.
Die
The
Hard.
knob sales guy It's shot.
When we first did this, I think the first thing I said was any side character from Die Hard.
Okay,
Like
fair
the
enough.
limo driver, anybody is. I love Die Hard's. Actually, Remi Die Hard's my favorite movie ever.
Die Hard's fantastic.
That is my number one.
Yep.
And last one, Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man.
Not underrated at all.
Underrated.
Okay, not at all.
Especially the dude who plays. Who's the guy from Detroit?
J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons. He was awesome. Okay. We're going to pop into Remi's top sports experiences of your life.
Oh, okay. Well, I have...
Let's have it, big boy.
I got 2 back in my days of coaching. We had back-to-back OMHA championships as a coach, so that was awesome to experience.
Ontario
Minor Hockey Association.
Okay.
Yep. And actually, I had the pleasure of coaching Mr. Eric Wellwood.
Nice.
Yep. One-time flyer.
That's cool.
Retired, terrible injury. And then I was at the game when Waugh fought Vernon.
That's
After,
so awesome. I think I don't know if you
Lemieux
remember that,
rearranged Draper's face.
Yeah.
Actually, I think like Patrick, the goalkeeper for
Patrick Waugh.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do follow that.
Yep.
That's a good
Waugh
take.
Vernon, it was
very good.
so solid.
Crowd
So
must have
solid.
been nuts.
It was a loony bin at the Joe.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
By the way, Waugh won the fight. Just saying.
Yeah, that's okay. Vernon stood up to him.
He did.
Like,
He did.
he's got to be a foot taller. 40
least.
pounds heavier.
Maybe more.
Okay, so it's pretty much like Rocky and Drago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Only Drago would have won.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Those are my 2.
Okay, those are good.
Yeah.
You have a couple questions for us, Anderson?
I do. So just a few. Okay. We all know because, we don't live under rocks. In 2024, USC and UCLA are joining the Big Ten.
Yes.
Hot take, like, dislike, indifferent.
I'll go.
You go first.
You don't know. I'm probably indifferent. Like, I think what the NCAA is right now in terms of the NIL and the paying and the trying to legalize it and then now this transfer stuff, I don't really care. Like, I just want to watch good college sports. I love March Madness. I love the college football playoff and bowl season. If Michigan has a game in hotter weather, cool. Like for me, it's not... I probably don't take it as seriously as a lot of the other like hardcore Big Ten people.
So for college sports, I think it's terrible because college sports, especially the NCAA, is just a disaster. They have no governance. They do whatever the hell they want. So I think that is bad. For us, Michigan fans, it's kind of cool to see them play UCLA and USC, except if they have like 10 o'clock or 10 p.m. start times because I won't be able to watch it.
Well, they're going to have to go away every once in a while, right?
Yeah.
Every
so
2 years or something like that.
So
or
that's
3
bad.
years.
Very interesting take.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Quick follow-up to that. Is that the start of the expansion of the college football playoff?
Ooh,
Starting the reorg of
So you bump
the
it up to
teams.
8? You bump it up to 8?
Are you?
You have to.
Are you
they're
going
gonna
all the way
do
to 12?
something. They're going to do something.
They're going to do something. I think you go to 8.
I think they leave it. They said they're going to leave it till 2024 at least, right? Something like that.
They're not going to, like, whatever they do, they're going to throw it out there and put a headline and see how it goes. And, okay, we'll go from there, right? Like, I think this is going to be really long.
We should probably be on the committee that decides this.
I would agree.
Do you think?
I would
The
agree.
three of us?
We should say
100
it.
of them on the committee because there's no one to tell them, like, there's no commissioner, right? So there's probably just a bunch
Yep.
of dudes in a boardroom.
Well, why don't
There you go.
100 dudes and the 3 of us?
Perfect.
That actually
Cool.
makes a lot of sense.
Done.
Okay, good call.
We'll record it.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay, changing gears here. Summer or winter, who is your greatest Olympian of all time?
Ooh, that's a great
I know what Dad's
question.
going to say, and I'm going to get him canceled. Say it.
Ooh.
Carl Lewis?
No. I don't know much Olympian stuff. But I won't
Greatest
say...
Olympian of all time?
I'm pretty sure
Well,
it's the
Dave
Olympics.
Steen is the guy who I know the best, who actually won a bronze medal in the decathlon. Windsor dude, good local dude. So I like him better than any of the other ones because I don't really know any other than Tessa Virtue's been here a couple times for dinner. But
Who's the
now
really
that she's
fast
famous-
Canadian? DeGrasse?
Our boy? Yeah, he's our sprinter.
Grassy Junior High. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I don't know a lot of Olympian stuff. Olympics is one of the things where I don't get into.
If Gretzky had been allowed to maybe take one of the shootout and score, then I'd say Gretzky.
Sitting on the bench in Nagano.
Sitting on the bench.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he's only scored 891 goals in the NHL.
You get a defenseman
So did I give you an answer?
Yeah,
Carl
I'll
Lewis.
accept it.
Carl Lewis.
Okay.
I have no answer.
I'll accept it. Other options were, Michael Phelps, most decorated Olympian of all time.
He's a knob.
Isn't he bad?
Yeah.
He's a knob, yeah,
Okay.
but
Yeah. Although he
Man,
did
the
the
guy
really
can swim.
funny thing when the curtain of distraction is at Arizona State University.
Yes.
You ever seen this?
Yes.
He came out with the medals and the
Yeah.
Speedo. That was actually
Out of the
pretty
garbage can.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and we'll wrap it up with I'm going to go back to the NBA. In the history of the NBA, the biggest draft bust.
Good question.
Sam Bowie. It's just an easy one.
Candyman with Clippers. Michael Owen.
What's that say right there?
Sam Bowie. Let's go.
Boom. Dog.
Remi.
There you go.
Dog.
Remi's coming on the show all the time.
Okay.
And Tal's C, like we're cramming 3 of us. Soon it's just going to be Remi and I.
Soon it's
With
gonna
all
be
due
me.
respect.
Can I get you an espresso, sir? Sir, a little to the right. A little to the right.
A little more to the right.
A little to the right.
There we
Perfect.
go. Oh, look at that. That fits well.
Okay, lots of noise.
is
It's
awful.
we're like 40, lots of minutes. Great show. Remi, thanks for joining us.
Thanks
Lots
for
of
having me.
fun. And shout out to us on Instagram with what you want to talk about.
Good job, Remi.
Thanks,
Remi's
guys.
the man.